A Dutch baby is a huge pancake that's baked in the oven in a pan, so it souffles up. It's a fantastic way to start the day, and I'm going to serve it with some berries. Now I've got a non-stick pan that has a deep lip. This is important because you do need it to rise like a souffle. And I'm going to heat it up in the oven. My oven is set to 200 degrees, so we're going to place that in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, which gives me just enough time to make the batter. Now this is very simple. It's exactly like a normal pancake batter, but we're going to start by whisking 3 whole eggs with a tablespoon of sugar. Now, this is where we're going to get the lift, so you want quite a lot of air in the eggs. So when I place this onto the mixer, I'm going to give it 2 to 3 minutes so it does double in size and gets light and frothy. You can go up to 2 tablespoons of sugar depending on how sweet you like it. I'm going to just stick with 1. Perfect. And now I'm just going to put this into its place. And let's whisk. So the eggs are pale and frothy now, so I can start adding in 3/4 of a cup of plain flour for this recipe. And I'll just pat that down, perfect. And then I'm just going to rain that flour in. I've also turned down the speed on my mixer because at this stage I don't want to overwork the gluten, I just want to fold it in. Now that that's mixed in nicely, we can start adding in some milk. So again, 3/4 of a cup of milk, and I've just warmed this up a little bit, and I'll slowly add the milk in, just drizzling it in. The consistency should be in between a pancake batter and a crepe batter, so it shouldn't be too thick at all. This is looking good, so now I can turn this mixer off, and I want to show you the consistency. Now, depending on what flour you use and how big your eggs are, you may need either 1 to 2 tablespoons more of flour. So just judge it by the consistency. That's always very important when it comes to cooking. Now, time to add some flavouring to this Dutch baby. I'm going to add some nutmeg, so just a pinch of nutmeg. I'm freshly grating that, along with some cinnamon, a good pinch of cinnamon. And you could use fresh vanilla bean, or I'm just going to use a little bit of vanilla extract, just a small amount in there. 1/4 of a teaspoon is plenty. Fold this in with a spatula. Oh, that smells so good. I think cinnamon and nutmeg is an absolute must for this. It really does make this different and stand out compared to the regular pancakes that we all know and love. Okay, mixture is ready. Let's get this pan out of the oven. It is going to be piping hot. Be very careful. Get a tea towel. And I know this is scorching hot because that thermo spot is bright red, which is what you want for this kind of baking because we need to seal the bottom of it. Now this is non-stick, but I still want some colour on this Dutch baby. So just with a fork, I'm going to get a little bit of butter. Always cover that handle with a tea towel, and that'll ensure that no one picks that up because that's scorching. Now I'm just going to lift up some of that butter and just very lightly butter. I don't want too much butter here because, as I said, it is non-stick. So just coat it for the flavouring and to make it extra golden. Perfect. And now, while it's still hot, we're going to pour in our batter, just like that. Perfect. And then because it's so hot, it's going to automatically seal the bottom of this huge pancake. Perfect. Now this goes straight back in the oven, and this is going to cook for 15 to 20 minutes or until it's puffed up a little bit and it's golden brown. Smells good in this kitchen, and I've just had a look. It's puffed up. Watch this. Oh, that's one big Dutch baby. See how puffy it is? Now it does stay puffy for about 30 seconds and then it starts to deflate. And look at this, it just slides straight out of the pan. Oh, it looks good. Now I like to serve this with just some icing sugar on the top, just a light dusting. When I'm eating this for breakfast, because it is one big giant pancake, I like to serve it with some yogurt too. So I'm going to move this very hot pan out of the way and I'm going to slice a big chunk out, and listen to that. See how crunchy that is? And you'll see inside, once I cut a triangle out, how hollow it is. But that's what I love about it. It's crispy and crunchy on the outside, and then so much air has gone into the center that it's still a little bit gooey but sticky. This is like a pancake cake. It's the best. So I'm going to place this on a plate with a little bit of yogurt because it is for brekkie on the top there, and then loads of berries to finish it off. I actually remember having something very similar to this in Germany, and I'll never forget how delicious it was. Now it's nice to be able to make it myself at home and enjoy it. Another little bit of icing sugar on top. That is a very special, very unique brekkie. Yes, we've made pancakes before, crepes. This is just a different way of doing it, and it's so easy to follow. I'm gonna have a taste. My favourite part is that centre bit there. A little bit of yogurt, yum. That's a good Dutch baby.